Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Good afternoon all. We are from Group 4. We'll present the result of our work for the Disease Management Technology course regarding plant resistance to pathogens. First, let me introduce the members of Group 4. The first is Konitra Hayatul Aishi with name 168. Then Syarif Dwi Widianto with name 118. Azarin Mahyadeva with name 181. Lutfia Syahida Hamid with name 182. Depika Diva Kusuma with name 184. Sinta Dewi Pramesti with name 185. And the last Adinda Diah Ayu with name 189. Resistance development through conventional plant breeding. It's a 3-point plant breeding, conventional breeding technique, inheritance of resistance genes, and selection procedure.
First, plant breeding. Plant breeding is an activity carried out to improve plant characters that are inherited in a new population with new genetic traits. Plant breeding are cultivar with special characteristics as desired by the breeder, such as high production, tolerant to marginal environmental conditions, resistant to pests and disease and other. Process of plant breeding activity. Germ plant collection business as a source of diversity, identification and characterization, induction of diversity, for example, talk or gain transfer, some process, testing and evaluation, release, distribution, and commercialization of varieties.
Number 2 is conventional breeding techniques. In conventional breeding, new varieties that have characters as expected are assembled by crossing individuals who have superior characters that appear morphologically or phenotypically, but the information obtained by this phenotype often gives inconsistent results because the characters that appear not merely describe genetic information, but has been influenced by the environment.
Conventional methods are still traditional as well as the techniques contained in them. The following techniques are included in this method. A. Introductory technique. Vegetative propagation by means of bringing in parent material from different places and then vegetatively propagate. B. Crossing technique. Crossing gametes that match each other where each gamete has different properties to produce new varieties. This technique is one of the popular techniques used by farmer and plant cultivator because it is cheap, effective, and efficient.
C. Genome manipulation, a technique that manipulates the structure of plant genus so that new types of plants can be optional that are superior. D. Gene engineering. This technique uses elements of cell genetics and gene mutation. In fact, applying tilling technique, RNAi technology, genetic engineering, anti-sensitive to gene silencing, and overexpression. The result of these techniques have not been commercialized, so they are only known by research.
In the next, inheritance of resistant genes and selection procedures. Breeding for resistance in the best way to control disease are pests. The first stake in breeding resistance is identifying the research of resistance, incorporating resistant genes and selection or isolation of resistant strains, an understanding of the resistant mechanism and the way of inheritance of the target disease or pest is very necessary to start a resistance breeding program. Information on how to inherit is important as a basis for determining the selection program. Estimation of genetic influence will help predict the affections of selection. In the resistance trait is controlled by monogenic and is an genotype with good agronomic character backgrounds. The selection of resistant becomes easy, provided that the screening method is able to separate and the resistant genotype from the susceptible genotype.
The method commonly used to insert resistant gain into superior varieties is the backcross method. Backcrossing was carried out on F1 with sensitive parent recipient who inherited disease-resistant trait with the aim of restoring the good trait possessed by the recipient parent. Backcrossing can be done several times until most of the good qualities have been processed by the offspring.
Definition of plant resistant. Plant resistant is defined as plant traits that can be inherited and can affect the level of damage by insects. Plant resistant is all the characteristics and traits of plants that allow plants to have resistance or the ability to recover from pest attacks. Crop resistance is defined as the ability of plants to produce better than other crops with the same pest population level.
Plant resistance mechanism according to Painter, 1951. First, antibiosis, which is a mechanism that affects or destroys the life cycle of a pest. Second, anti-henosis, which prevents plants from being attacked by pests in foraging for food, laying eggs, or where insect live. Fifth, tolerant, so plant resistant to pest attack. Genetic resistance of plant to pests can be inherited as a simple genic trait with the determining genes may be partially or completely dominant or recessive. First, monogenic resistance is regulated by one dominant or recessive gene. Second, oligogenic resistance is regulated by several genes that mutually reinforce each other. Third, polygenic resistance traits are regulated by many genes that add to each other and each gene react differently to pest biotype, result in the emergence of growth resistance.
Genetic resistant factors include, first, plant morphology, namely by utilizing plant body parts in an effort to defend against pests. Second is biochemistry, namely by utilizing or producing chemical compounds that can affect the attacking pest. Third is external factors, strongly influenced by environmental fluctuation around plant based on space and time. One of them is pseudo-resistance, which may occur in normal plants for several reasons. This resistance occurs due to several temporary environmental stimuli, such as temperature, day length, soil chemistry, soil content, or the internal metabolism of the plant itself.
Requirement for resistant plants have traits that allow the plant to escape or recover from pest attacks under conditions that would cause damage to other non-tolerant varieties, has genetic traits that can reduce the level of damage caused by pests, has a set of heritable traits which can reduce the likelihood of pests using the plant as a host, able to produce more and better product than other varieties at the same population level.
Advantages and disadvantages of utilizing resistant plants. Keep pest and disease population below the damage threshold in the long term. No negative impact on the environment, does not require certain application tools and techniques, does not require an additional cost, can be combined with almost any control techniques. Next, the resistance of a variety is limited to a few species. Next, available resistant variants are not necessarily favored by farmers. It takes effort and intensive extension time to introduce new varieties to farmers. The cost that must be provided to replace old varieties with new ones is quite a lot. Research takes a long time to produce a new superior variety that is resistant to one pest species.
Relationship between resistant mechanism and disease resistance. Plants naturally have a certain resistance to pathogen without having resistant properties. Plant will experience heavy transmission by pathogen. Plant resistant to disease can be influenced by external and internal factors of the plant. Plant resistance by external factor is influenced by the environment. These factors include soil moisture condition, nitrogen level, and air humidity. For example, in soybeans, stem root disease caused by the fungus Asperoxy, the growth and development of pathogen can be inhibited due to lignification and mechanical barrier process by plants. Plant resistance is not only determined by plant morphological character, but can also be determined through biochemical resistance, for example, through phenol compounds released by plants. Phenolic compounds in plants play a role in increasing plant resistance and suppressing the development of pathogen.
That's the presentation from our group. If there are questions related to the material that we have conveyed, you can ask them during the question and answer session. Thank you.